Boo! Oh, did I scare you? Well, you know what? I feel like it's only fair because sometimes when I see your guys' bag organization skills at work in videos or screenshots, man, it scares the bejesus out of me. So, you know what? In today's video, I'm going to show you a better way to organize your bags. That way, everything you need to take into raid is at the ready, no matter how much loot you stuff in your bag. Let's go take a look. Abracadabra, magic couch. All right. Well, I mean, obviously, you can see one of these bags has more space than the other one, right? But let's go take a closer look over at the table so I can sit you down and explain to you why I organize my bag like this so that I have more room, even with the same amount of items, instead of like this. All right there, my young little scallywag. Go ahead and have yourself a seat here and let me tell you a tale of two bags. No, but in all seriousness, guys, the reason I organize my bag, like this one here on the left, is so that I have all my supplies, ammo, medical, food and water, out of the way of the loot, but it also allows me to free up the back and the floor of the bag for big bulky items and build up from there. And I don't confuse my needles for something else, my bandages, my pills. I'm able to use these items and put them right back where they go, or free up some space and put something else in that spot on the way to extract. You can't really do the same with a bag that's poorly organized. Let's say I wanted to grab the pills, but I accidentally grabbed the bandage instead. That's not what you want. You drink your water, you free up that space in the back, you find something bulky, you want to put it back there. It might not want to go back there very easily, and you might not have time for all this crap, you know? You want to get in and out of raid, and you want to get into the next one. So, get in the habit of organizing your bag something like this. This applies to bigger bags too, guys. You just want to put stuff on the edges and at the front or along the outside, if you can, of the bag, so that you can have a whole bunch of free space for big bulky items in the back and along the walls and everything like that, so that you can fit more and so that you're ready for anything. In a firefight, you need to pack a mag, your ammo is on the outside, it's not behind stuff. You got your pills, your bandages, everything like that ready for any situation. And this also applies to bigger bags, it's not just the smaller bags. And I'll show you an example of a bag I got out of raid with that is still ready to get into a firefight if I had to on the way to extract. Alright, so here's an example of a bag I got out of Metro, and as you can see, I still organized my bag in a very similar way to the other ones. I got my medical supplies and my munitions at the edge of the bag. If I need to use them, I can grab them super easy. There's nothing in front of them. I'm not going to get grabbing them confused with some other items. If I free up a space for food and water down here, I can throw some extra items in there. If I find something big like a battery, of course, it's easier to put in a bigger bag. But also, I didn't have anything up here when I found that battery. I started stuffing things from the back wall forward and then up. So when I found that battery, I was able to just throw it in easy peasy. And it's not getting in the way of anything else. So anyways, guys, I was going to make this video into a short, but I wanted to help you guys get used to doing your backpack organization in a new way. Whether you think this is more optimal than the way you've been doing it, or maybe you would modify it and do it your own unique way. But you want to get used to doing your backpacks in a different way than what you've been doing them. I would recommend do some preset bags. Set them up on the wall, set them up all the same way. That way you get used to doing them the same way every time. When you go to grab an empty bag for the next raid and it's not one of these presets, you're going to do it the way you've been doing the last 7, 8 bags. So that's my recommendation for getting over that Timmy mindset of, oh, I'm already used to doing it a bad way. I can't get used to doing it a new way. Yes, you can. Just put in the work, make some preset bags, get used to doing it a new way, and it's going to benefit you in the long run because you're going to have a backpack every raid you go into, guys. So I just wanted to take a moment and thank you guys for all the likes, comments, shares, and subs. Really appreciate it. I'm going to be making more of these videos in the future, so stay tuned. All right, y'all. So for the next video, we're going to be talking about armor rigs, how I like to set mine up, the reasons why. And I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks as far as what you can and can't do with the armor rigs, what you can and can't have in some of the different carriers that you can put on your armor rigs. And there's also some distinct differences between the armor rigs. Some of them you can have stuff up high, some of them you can't. And the different combinations of armor modules that you can put on there. So stay tuned for that one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace and love.